number. So we are having a queue of integers. So for example, from the beginning, we are having a queue of integers like 2, 3, and 5, and then we're gonna have the show first unique integer method, and we're also gonna have the add method. So let's start to run the first example. So first of all, we're gonna first unique dot show first unique. So we're gonna return 2 because this one gonna be the first unique number. Yeah, because we're gonna put it inside a queue and we're gonna count it from the left to the right. So 2 is the first unique integer. So we're gonna return a 2. Now we're gonna add 5. So this is our queue, and yeah, we're gonna show first unique, which is gonna be 2 as well. Yeah, because 2 is unique. Now we're gonna add another number 2. So the first unique gonna be 3. Now we're gonna add a number of 3 because there's no unique number. So we're gonna return a negative 1. How can we solve this problem easily? So definitely we will need a counter, or we need a dictionary because we need to check how many numbers. And for another thing, we also need a queue because we're gonna always count from the left to the right. Yeah. So let's start to do some preparations. Yeah. So let me just prepare maybe self.d, which is gonna be a counter, and self.q, which is gonna be a dequeue, and inside I'm gonna put the nums array inside. Yeah. Now let's do the add operation first because it's gonna be easier. Self.d dot value with value gonna plus equal to 1. So we're gonna count how many this value, and we still want to put it inside the queue. Yeah. So we just need to append this value inside the queue. Now we're gonna run the first unique. So we're gonna show the first unique number. Yeah. So we can directly check it, right? So we're gonna check the queue. So while there's something inside of the queue, so the first unique number must be inside of this queue, right? So we're gonna check if it is unique or not. So if self.d with the self.q 0, so this is gonna be self.q. Yeah. So if this is equal to 1, definitely this means this is gonna be the first unique number. So we can directly return self.q with 0. So otherwise, we're gonna pop it out because this is not the unique number. We're gonna pop it out from the left. Yeah. So self.q dot pop left. Yeah. But if we didn't find it, definitely we're gonna return a negative 1. Yeah. So this is all the operations. You might think maybe here I just run on time, but actually it is not. This is also O1 time, and this is also O1 time. So let's just use an example to explain it. So yeah, from the beginning, let's say just the queue is empty. So we're gonna add some numbers like 2, and then we're gonna check the unique, so it is a 2. Then we're gonna add another number 3, so the unique is gonna be 3. Then we add another number 4, the unique is 4. So as we can see that the operation is always O1 time. So maybe you're gonna find a counter example. So what if I just add 2, add 2, add 3, add, yeah, let's say add 3, add 4, add 4. We're gonna do like 10 to the power of 5 add operations. Yeah, so this is gonna be 10 to the power of 5 add operations. And then we're gonna run the show first unique. So for running of 1 time, so how many operations? So it's gonna be like 10 to the power of 5 operations because definitely we're gonna check all of them one by one, and then pop it out, pop it out, pop it out. And then we didn't find it, we're gonna return negative 1. So what's gonna be the total time complexity? Because we run 10 to the power of 5 times of add operations, and we run 1 time of show unique operations. But for all the operations, it's gonna be 10 to the power of 5 plus 10 to the power of 5. So the time complexity is still 10 to the power of 5. So we run 10 to the power of 5 operations, and they're gonna be 10 to the power of 5 time complexity. So this divided by this, it's gonna be 1. So in average, yeah, each of the method, if we call each of the method, it's gonna be O1 operation. That is why it works. Now let me just run it. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah, it must be something wrong. Let me just check. Yeah, let me just check what is wrong with it. So this is my counter, and I forget to count the nums. Yeah, I need to put the nums inside. Otherwise, how should I know it is a unique number or not? Yeah, now as you can see, it works. Yeah. Now let me just submit it to prove that it works. Now, as you can see, it works, and the speed is still okay because it is like 0.5 seconds, and it is still okay. Yeah, but we can still optimize if we would like. How can we optimize? We're gonna put some unique numbers directly inside the queue. So what about we're gonna do it like this? So for numbers inside the nums, so if self.d with this number equal to 1, so yeah, we're gonna put it inside the queue for this number. Yeah. Now, in this way, maybe from the beginning, the numbers are gonna have a lot of unique numbers, but for the init function, we just remove all those duplicate numbers, and we're gonna always put the unique numbers inside the queue. And then we're gonna check it. It may be easier for this one. This one may be just all one time. We don't need to pop out. Yeah. And then it's gonna gradually accumulate the duplicate numbers, and we're gonna pop it out from the left. Yeah. Now let's just use this way. Now let me just run it. Yeah, as you can see, it still works, but it's nearly the same time complexity. So I think it is okay for this problem. Yeah, even we don't use this one, it is exactly the same. Let me just submit it again to check. I did something wrong because inside it's gonna be the nums. Yeah. So as you can see, the speed is nearly the same. So I prefer to use this kind of method. Thank you for watching. See you next time.